Welcome to everybody. Okay. I'm Filippo Casetta. I'm a BI consultant and data specialist in engineering. In particular, I work with KNOWAGE project, dealing with all the aspects. In particular, I work with data visualization. Today, I'm here to present you Atlas for Dev project. Atlas for Dev is a project funded by AICS, that is the Italian Agency for Development Cooperation. The goal of the agency is to align Italy to the main international partner in the commitment to development, and the task of the agency is to manage all the activities that are related to the international cooperation development. And in this sense, they want to create Atlas for Dev in a global context that is characterized by uncertainties and by conflict. The sustainable development indicators represent a fundamental element in order to identify the geothematic needs and to develop decision-making processes of the country. Today it's possible to find on the net a wealth amount of data about this topic, but these data are extremely heterogeneous and fragmented. So there is the growing need to find a way to organize all these indicators and all these variables into a common framework. And in this sense, Atlas for Dev is created. Atlas for Dev will be a modern, unique digital platform in which both the agency and the public can assess and analyze the sustainable development indicators. The goal of AICS creating Atlas for Dev is to meet the need of data standardization, and to do that they want to centralize the geothematic data sources. They want to create a standard informational language. They want to create also a classification system that could be uniform, and they want to modernize the data analysis tools. So to do that, we are going to create a big database containing all the sustainable development indicators from different sources. And this will provide the user also to have the possibility to classify them into a common classification criteria. Or also the user will have the possibility to have multiple choice of geographical and geopolitical aggregation keys. This will be the Atlas for Dev architecture. As I already seen, the data sources will be the most important institutional sources, like, for example, the World Bank. We extract this data using particular ATL processes, using talent software, and we load this information into a Green Plum DB. So all the components in this architecture are open sources tool. The metadata have a strong role in this architecture. In fact, this metadata give us the possibility to classify, as I said before, all the indicators into a common classification criteria, and using standard dictionaries. And at the end, finally, the user can see the indicators plotted into KNOWAGE dashboard. KNOWAGE is an open source business intelligence tool. It perfectly combines an open source model with also the possibility to have a high level of enterprise solution. KNOWAGE has a lot of important features, like, for example, the data exploration, the data preparation, or an advanced level of data visualization. And to see in a better way what we can do with KNOWAGE, and in particular what is the actual state of art of this platform, I recorded a short video. Before starting the video, I want to remember that this is still a POC. This platform is still under development, so there are some features that today don't work. But with this video, I want to give you an idea of what Atlas for Dev could be in the future. So let's starting the video. We can see the home page of the platform. In the home page, we have an infographic containing il video non sta andando. Allora, we have a problem with the video. Let's do it this way. Okay. This will be the homepage of the platform, in which we can see an infographic containing all the 17 Sustainable Development Goals according to the United Nations classification for the Sustainable Development Goal. And there are 3 different ways to start analysis. The first one is by clicking on an icon. Clicking on an icon, the user will be directed to this interface in which he can select the indicators that he wants to represent in the charts. After that, there is the possibility also to see all the indicators that are related to this particular goal, but also we have the possibility to explore into this goal to see all the subcategories contained in it. So we can select only the subcategories in which we are interested. On the right, a list of indicators related to the selected subcategories will be displayed. And we have also adding information for an indicator like the code, the agency on the unit of measure, and we can filter the list using this space near the magnifier icon. The search will work on all the columns, so we can search a particular code, a keyword in the indicator label, or a particular agency. Coming back, let's see another way to start the analysis, and this is through the advanced research. In this way, we have the possibility to search the indicator by other different criteria, like, for example, a common context, a common theme, or a common topic. We can navigate into them to select only the facet in which we are interested. And so the user will select a facet and can visualize all the indicators that are related with. To optimize the exploration, it's also possible to use the filter at the top to search a particular keyword. As we seen also before, we have on the right, we can see all the indicators that are related to this facet, and also in this case, we can apply some filters. The last way to start the analysis is using interaction with a chatbot. Although this feature is still under development, you should know that in the future there will be the possibility to make some question to this chatbot. And starting from our queries, the artificial intelligence, through some machine learning algorithm, will provide us a list of indicators that match with our needs. So let's proceed with selection to see all the path of the platform. And after that, clicking on the next button, we can see another interface in which the user can apply 2 filters in the analysis. The first one is a temporal filter. By these sliders, we can define a time span for the analysis. And the other filter is a geographical one. The countries are grouped into clusters according to different classification models. In this case, we use the United Nations model. And with this, we are going to select the countries in the analysis. We can select a full cluster or exploring within them to select only the countries in which we are interested. When we select a country on the right, it will appear. After that, clicking on Visualize, finally, we can see all the indicators represented into a multiple choice of charts. All these charts are created using KNOWAGE with visualization features. And the first chart that we see, it's a map chart. Bigger is the value, bigger is the bubble, higher is the value of the indicator for the country. And this chart is dynamic. From the menu on the left, we have the possibility to select the indicator that we want to plot in our map. But also we have other possibility. For example, we can change the year of the analysis, as we can see. And by clicking on the play button, we could have a motion chart. In fact, we can see the evolution of an indicator over the time. The color of the bubble are related to cluster. We could select an income group or also a geographical ones. And then we can apply also some values distribution to our indicators. Clicking on this info icon, we have the possibility to see all the information about this indicator, like such as the code, the description, the time interval, and all the relevant information about it, all the metadata. After that, we have a bubble chart. In bubble chart, we can, oops. well, in the bubble chart, we can represent all the countries with bubble in a three-dimensional chart. We can set the indicators associated with the dimension through the menu on the left, so we can have a multiple possibility of combination about these indicators. As we see before, we can change the year, or we can add or remove countries in the analysis. And also, there will be the possibility in the future to color this bubble according to a particular cluster. And we can change also this bubble chart into a scatter one. And in this case, clearly, we are going to see a two-dimensional chart. After that, we have a list of charts that describe the evolution of one indicator over the time. In this case, we have an area one. Always with the interaction with the menu on the left, we can select the indicator that we want to plot. And we can add or remove country. And to have a more comprehensive representation, we can transform this area chart into a stacked one. After that, there will be the possibility to see our indicators into a bar chart. The options are pretty similar to what we have previously seen, but you should know that there will be the possibility to change the orientation of the bars. After that, there is the line chart, a quite simple one. And also in this case, the options are quite similar. And so we can pass to the radar one. This is the radar plot, a more complex representation, but with the same concept of the previous one. It allows an easy comparison of an indicator between two or more countries. We can select the indicator that we want to compare, and also we can add or remove country in the comparison. Also in this case, we can apply some value distribution to our values, and so we can pass to the last representation that will be a pivot table. With at the top of this interface, we can select the indicators that we want to include in the analysis. And after that, by clicking on this icon, we have the possibility to customize the table according to different to change the fields, the row or the column ones, for example. After that, there will be the possibility to filter data for a particular region. In this case, we are going to see only the information about the European country. But also, there will be the possibility, if we want a more specific information, to have the data only for a group of countries that the user can select from this interface. And we can also we have also the possibility to order the table by year or by country. And it's important to remember that today we can see all the countries in this table, but in the future there will be only the countries that we have previously selected in the previous interface. So, as I said before, this is still a POC, so the interaction between the selection area and the dashboard are limited. But with this video, I hope that I give you a general idea of what Atlas for Dev will be in the future, and also what is possible to do with KNOWAGE tool. So, thanks for your attention.